Congrats on the win, man. How are you feeling after that?
Feeling great. I'm feeling really good.
Did you ever anticipated that you were going to get it done in the first round like that?
Yes and no. Most of my finishes are in the first round, so that's just how I conduct myself in the octagon.
I know before the fight, you expected it to be like a really exciting fight, for the fans, considering, like you said, you guys have nice styles, and you think it played out the way that you wanted it for the fans, and I guess for yourself as well.
It played out how I wanted it for myself. Maybe the fans probably wanted a couple more rounds, but I had to get in there, get in, and get it done.
So tell me, how does it feel to close that year out on that high note that we talked about on Wednesday, and head into 2024 unofficially?
I'm trying to contain myself because I want to do a backflip right now because I'm so hyped. But my son's birthday is the end of this month, so that was a big win for me. And I want to throw him a nice party, just close out the year properly, and just focus on 2024.
So all in all, short notice. I know on Wednesday, you were saying things like you don't know why the UFC picked you to be in this spot over other guys that were talking about raising their hands and stuff like that. So now that it's all said and done, like, how do you feel about, I guess, saying yes to the fight and the result?
At the end of the day, like I said, it's bittersweet because me and Bobby come from the same area. We grew up in the same area, and that's what made it tough. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's also business, so you gotta seize the business opportunities. And I am a businessman. I am an independent contractor, so I gotta go handle business when it's attended to me. So they put me in the position because they knew it was gonna be. I got the name. I got a little hype. I always go put on a show. I'm a businessman. I handle what I have to do for the promotion, and like what happened.
The fight before was that split decision loss to Dan Hooker. He was supposed to be in your spot tonight. Do you want to run it back with him, or are you looking at another name in the rankings?
That could be a possibility. I wouldn't look past that. It was a heck of a fight. We both had a war. I'm pretty sure the fans would love to see another war like that, but we'll see how it goes.
Last one for me. What do you think about that stoppage, man? Because it seemed like the referee just let a few too many shots go on there when Bobby was clearly out of the fight.
So the ref said he don't care, talk crap about him, blah blah. No, I'm kidding. The ref just he just didn't see. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to call it. Like, he just waited until Bobby was out. Like, Bobby's tough, you know what I mean? Like, Bobby's a really tough fighter, so when I was punching him, I was like, he was defending, he was moving, he was still a bit coherent, and I was like, dang. I was like, maybe this should be stopped, maybe not, and I'm not gonna stop until you pull me off because, it's him or me, and if he would have got his bearings about him, he could have, got back on top or, something crazy, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is, and he was healthy, he was coherent, he was good after, we had good words, so I'm happy he was in good health, decent health, so that's what it is.
Over here, Jalin. You had 2 split decision losses before this win.
Y'all not talking about that.
No, I promise it's gonna end nice. I was gonna ask, when did it hit you that you won? What were those immediate emotions like? I know in the octagon it's still fresh, but whenever you go back, you're with your team, your family, with whomever's there. Man, what were those initial, reflections like for you?
When I fought Gamrot, that one kind of like, it was more like a test to myself to see what my grappling was in the division. And, I still think I won that fight. I watched that fight multiple times. I think I won that fight on aggression and octagon control. Yeah, he got the control time on the grappling, but that was it. Like, he didn't do nothing to me. So, yeah, that one stung a lot more than the Hooker fight. The Hooker fight, it could have went either way. He stole that second round, end of the second round, and it was pretty much him. So that was 50-50. And man, it just leveled me up for this, to be in this moment, to be under these lights at this moment. It was my first co-main event, 9 days notice. I was unfazed by everything, the media, the weight cut, everything. I was just mentally fortified to go out there and perform like I did, and that's what I did.
And then I know before the fight, you were basically, I don't know if it was that your exact quote was like, I don't know why they picked me. That was the exact quote. I don't know if I'm paraphrasing here, but I wanted to ask, despite that, and now we look at your performance now, how comfortable were you in that octagon?
Man, bro, you could have pulled up a bed in there. I would have been sleeping in there, man. I was so comfortable in there. But Bobby started talking, and that's what threw me off. And coach was like, "Keep your composure, keep the distance," and that's when I came back to. I got my comfort. And man, I've just been growing in the octagon. You know what I mean? Like you just said, those two losses put me through hell. I went through a war with Dan, and then I got this crappy end of a decision with Gamma. You know what I mean? It's like, what else? You know what I mean? I've been through the who's who, so going out there and performing how I did was just me being comfortable and growing and learning.
Hi, Jalin, over here. You had an interesting call out from Ronaldo Moicano. He said, "Let's keep this
That
fight."
fool been calling everybody out. That's all he do is call everybody out. Anybody that wins, he wants to call out. Like, that's annoying, bro. Stop doing that. I don't know why these fighters keep doing that. Like, stop. Like, it's corny, bro. It's corny. You're not Conor McGregor. Stop trying to have everybody's name in your mouth. It's weird.
What do you think all of these fighters want to fight you for? Like, what's the big hoopla around your name?
Do you see me with any other fighters' name in my mouth? Why do they have my name in their mouth?
Gotcha. And everything's bigger in Texas. How big of a celebration are you going to throw in Austin tonight?
This is my celebration. Sure, I've been trying to get back to this media room for a minute. So this is it. Probably we'll have some barbecue or something. That's it.
Awesome. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Hey Jalin, you use the phrase mentally fortified. What's the secret sauce? How'd you get that comfortable and that confident?
Going through hell and fire, plain and simple. Reflecting on everything that I went through and going through it. The best teacher in life is experience. So I went through the experiences and now I'm here.
All right, for that barbecue, Lockhart's the barbecue capital of Texas, so go just 30 minutes away.
What time do they close?
Well, you gotta there's lots of options. Blacks, Chisholm Trail.
No. What time do they close? Are they still open?
Yeah, man, tonight. Try to miss tonight. Lunch on the way out.
All right.